got big brown eyes, tangled hair.
Okay, so I'm ready to have my eyebrows done and then just my lids primed with Maxine's paint pot. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the eyes, and I'm just going to go ahead and take just some tape, put it on the back of your hand, lift it and rub it. And this is going to ensure that our eyeshadow go ahead and has a nice angle. So once we have our tape on, we're going to go ahead and just start with our Too Faced Natural Matte eyeshadow palette. This is just going to help be a transition shade for all of our other shadows that we're going to go in with. Okay, once we have that, I'm just going to take my Sigma E35 and then take this chocolate cookie shade and mix it with this strapless shade, just a little bit of each, and go ahead and just put that just a little bit below it to just define the crease a little bit more. Do the other eye. Windshield wiper motions and circular motions from inner to outer corner. And then to make sure there's no harsh lines, I'm going to go ahead and go back with my E40 and no additional product and just buff the rest of that. Okay. And for the lid, we're going to go ahead and take just this MAC pigment in tan and my, where is it? Perfect. It's just this Urban Decay bondage to, it's like an adhesive just to help with the pigment to really stick on there. I'm just going to take my Urban Decay Naked 2 brush, just this side of it, just dip it a little bit and then mix it into the lid, like so. And then I'm going to just press it onto the eye. So just keep tapping that on. Just build it onto. And once again, patting motions. Great, next we're going to go back into our natural matte palette with our E35 and go ahead and just define the crease again with strapless and chocolate cookie. Puts that right in there. The brow bone. Perfect. You can go ahead and just remove your tape and your eye should look something like this. The eyes done for now. At this time you could go ahead and just apply mascara, put falsies on. I do have eyelash extensions, so I'm just gonna stick with that. So for the face, we're gonna go ahead and we want like just a dewy looking, nothing too crazy looking face. So I'm going to just take this NARS illuminator, just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take my current favorite foundation right now, which is just the L'Oreal Infallible. You can just get it at any drugstore. Just go ahead and put about that much of that. And then just to make sure I have my perfect shade, I'm going to take another one of my favorites, just the L'Oreal True Match in Lumi. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left and take my damp beauty blender, pick it up on the back, and just start buffing it into my skin. When you do this, you want to pat it in to really get into those pores. Oh, and by the way, before I started my foundation, sorry my camera didn't film, I went in just with my favorite primers, the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing, and then just my Hangover RX. Camera did not film that. But anyways, just keep pushing it in. And really. Okay, now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my favorite, just the Naked Skin. You could pick this up at Ulta or Sephora. When I do my concealer, I go ahead and just put lines around, like up. And I just go straight down the side of my nose, go up by the eyeshadow, and same to the other center of my nose, the side, and a little bit on the forehead. Doing this is actually going to even out the under eye highlight, so it's not just so harsh and bright right under the eyes. And once again, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just dab away. Okay. Now that everything's blended, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And then just with my little e.l.f. blush brush, this is my favorite for setting under the eyes. I'm just going to take this yellow shade with a little bit of this pink one. And just set. Right. And then if you're like me and you just set your T-zone area, I suggest just taking just a translucent powder. This is just a Makeup for Everyone. And then you can take your Beauty Blender, again, dampened, and just press translucent powder all into your pores. So, now that our base is done, I'm just going to go ahead and start bronzing the face. So I'm going to take just my Sephora bronzer. This one's in Spicy Heat. And just this bronzing brush that I love by Morphe, the M308. It's a little on the nose, and then of course the forehead. Your temples are. Once I feel I'm all bronzed, I'm going to go ahead and just back with my Anastasia Contour Kit. And then I'm going to take another Morphe brush. This is the M405. It's literally the best brush ever for contouring. And I'm going to take this middle shade and then this other end shade. And just start forming out my cheekbones. Now, when you contour, remember you want to go about from the end of your eye, that's as far as you want to go, and build it right in those cheekbone areas. When you suck your cheeks in, right there. See, to the other side. Once we have that, I like to just go back with my Beauty Blender and take this light shade right here and from the contour kit and just kind of carve out that contour so it's not. So the bronzer and the contour are like a weird. And then I take a little more under my eye and just looks like that. The camera's making the contour look super harsh, but you can see it's not that harsh. And then if you feel like it might be a little harsh, you can just go back in with your Beauty Blender and just kind of press it and buff it all in. So now we have that. We're going to go in with our blush and purple. This is pretty like peach color. And I'm just going to take this random blush brush. I don't even know if it's a blush brush. I've had it forever. Just a little bit. And just, yes, like it's so pretty. It's my first time using it. Pretty excited. So I'm just going to take this random brush that I think, I don't know if it's an e.l.f. brush, but I'm pretty sure it's from like Target or Walmart. It's my favorite ever for highlighting, so I'm just going to take a little, I'm so excited, and just place it on my top side cheekbones. Oh my gosh, can you see that? This is so exciting. On the other side. This is got to be the best highlighter I've ever used. And then I just take it down the bridge of my nose. I know my Cupid bow. You want to be crazy, put a little up here. And what do you want to go for that glowing look? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so now that our face is done, we're going to go back and just finish off. And for the eyes, I go back to my Too Faced Natural Matte Palette and go ahead and take just this mixed strapless and chocolate cookie again, just these two, and take a pencil brush. This is just a Sigma E30, and go right under the lash line. You're going to connect from outer to about half to about third of the way. Alright, then once you have that, we're going to just take our pencil brush, or our E40 with a little bit of the honey butter, which is the first shade, and just even blend it out even more. Honestly, the key of makeup for perfect eyeshadow is just to blend. It's that easy. Just blend, blend, blend. And that's pretty much all you got. And then just for an extra pop to really open up the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take my favorite ever nude eyeliner, this Rimmel one. It's amazing. Just place that right in the waterline, just like so. We're going to just finish off with mascara on the bottom lashes, and I'm just going to take this telescopic one, which is my favorite mascara. Okay, I'm just going to take my Jordana lip liner in Rose Crush. I'm going to go ahead and just not overdraw my lips, just stick to the shape of them so the lipstick doesn't go out of the lines. And then once we have our lip liner on, I'm going to go ahead and take my new favorite lip combo. It is this Wet n Wild lipstick in Wine Room. Place this on. These are honestly the cheapest, best lipsticks ever. Like, they're like $1.49 or something like that. And then you can leave it like this, but I want to make it a little bit more subtle, so I go ahead and just take this Anastasia liquid lipstick in Milkshake. And you can really take any like nude shade, it does not have to be this, but I just go ahead and put it towards the center. And then the last thing you're gonna do is just go ahead and spray your face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, or any setting spray. This is just gonna ensure that your makeup stays on all night. And then, yeah, that's gonna be it for the video.